Imagine a world where your favorite goods can't reach your local stores in time. This is not a dystopian future, but a reality we could face due to climate change. Welcome to our deep dive into a recent crisis that has rocked the world of global trade. In the heart of the Americas, lifeblood to global commerce, the Panama Canal, is in distress. Suffering from a severe water shortage due to reduced rainfall and the El Niño weather phenomenon, fewer ships pass through each day. The weight of the world's cargo is now in question. The Canal Authority is grappling with this reality, investing in sustainability projects and implementing water-saving measures. Meanwhile, the Suez Canal recently became a bottleneck for global trade. A massive container ship, the Ever Given, found itself stuck, potentially costing the global economy billions. This incident underscored the vulnerabilities of our shipping industry and nudged us to rethink our current practices. These events, seemingly distant, are tied together by an invisible thread: climate change. It's not just about rising temperatures or melting ice caps. It's about the unseen impact on our everyday lives, the flow of goods we often take for granted. As we journey further, we'll uncover just how these events are reshaping the world of trade and why we should all be concerned. The Panama Canal, an essential waterway, is in the midst of a severe water shortage, causing unprecedented operational challenges. Imagine a world where the once bustling waterways fall silent, where the mighty ships stand idle and the pulse of global trade skips a beat. This is not just a scenario from a dystopian novel, it's happening right now at the Panama Canal. Known as the vital artery of global commerce, the canal is facing its worst drought in decades, thanks to reduced rainfall and the El Niño weather phenomenon. The Panama Canal Authority is in crisis mode, implementing water-saving measures and investing in sustainability projects. Measures range from water conservation, cross-filling locks, building reservoirs to exploring desalination plants. But the question that looms large is, are these measures enough? The canal's pinch is reverberating across the globe. Fewer ships pass through the canal each day, and weight restrictions on cargo have been imposed. This disruption has sent ripples through the global supply chain, affecting industries far and wide. Holiday shopping, for instance, could take a hit, as the flow of consumer goods between Northeast Asia and the US is slowed. According to trade experts, the situation is grave. They argue that the drought is not only a test of the canal's resilience, but also a litmus test for global trade in the face of climate change. Proposed solutions are being debated, but consensus is clear: the Panama Canal, and indeed global trade, must adapt to the new climate reality. The Panama Canal crisis is a stark reminder of how climate change can disrupt even the most robust systems. But what happens when a man-made disaster strikes? Earlier this year, the world watched in disbelief as a massive container ship, the Ever Given, brought global trade to a standstill in the Suez Canal. This incident, seemingly out of a Hollywood movie, underscored the critical role that maritime trade plays in our interconnected world. For nearly a week, the Ever Given, a vessel longer than the Eiffel Tower is tall, was wedged across the canal, halting the flow of goods and commodities that we often take for granted. The Suez Canal, a narrow man-made waterway connecting the Mediterranean and Red Seas, is a vital artery of global trade. Every day, billions of dollars worth of goods traverse its waters, from electronics and clothing to oil and grain. The blockage of the canal by the Ever Given disrupted this flow, causing a domino effect on supply chains around the world. The implications of this incident were far-reaching. It disrupted global trade, affecting various industries and consumer goods. It was a stark reminder of how a single point of failure can ripple through our globalized economy, causing delays, increasing costs, and impacting businesses and consumers alike. But the incident also brought to the fore the environmental impact of the shipping industry. Each year, thousands of ships crisscross our oceans, emitting greenhouse gases and contributing to climate change. The Suez blockage, while a logistical nightmare, provided a moment of reflection on the sustainability of our current shipping practices. Expert opinions poured in following the incident, highlighting the vulnerabilities of the shipping industry and the urgent need for a re-evaluation of current practices. Suggestions ranged from diversifying trade routes to investing in more sustainable shipping technologies. The Suez Canal incident highlights the fragility of our global trade systems, but what can we do about it? In the face of these challenges, businesses worldwide are realizing the importance of building resilient and agile supply chains. The recent events have underscored the critical need for risk mitigation strategies. Disruptions in the supply chain, be they natural disasters or canal blockages, can have far-reaching implications on global trade. Experts in the field are increasingly emphasizing the necessity of building resilient supply chains that can adapt and respond effectively to such unexpected disruptions. They advocate for strategies that include diversifying supply sources, investing in technology for real-time visibility, and creating contingency plans. Resilience in supply chains is not merely about weathering the storm, but also about turning these challenges into opportunities. It's about businesses being innovative, adaptable, and ready to seize the initiative when the unexpected occurs. In the face of ongoing global challenges, the ability to recover quickly and maintain operations is a competitive advantage. As we confront the realities of a changing climate and a global trade system under strain, the need for resilience and innovation has never been more apparent.